So while we were all dead asleep, I hope you were, in the middle of the early morning hours around 2:30 a.m., the Dems decided to release more than $1.2 trillion six-bill appropriations package. Oh, and guess what? They did this all knowing that it was just 48 hours ahead of the Friday night deadline. Did I mention it's over 1,000 pages long?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. And it's just full of, what is that? Pork. Yes.
Pork.
Well, someone who knows all about that pork is Wisconsin Congressman Tom Tiffany, and he took to X to expose these swamp creatures for who they truly are and what this bill really is, which is a minibus part 2.
Well, first of all, we're not getting 72 hours to review, which we should be able to do. It basically cements Pelosi level spending in place. It spends $200 million on an FBI headquarters. Should we be rewarding the FBI with a new headquarters after what they've done being weaponized against the American people? I think the answer is pretty easy on that. That's a big no. There's going to be a bunch more money for FEMA. FEMA is pumping money. You know, FEMA is supposed to deal with natural disasters, right? Well, we got a man-made disaster at the border, and they're going to use FEMA funds, those additional FEMA funds, to be able to bring people across the border, you know, with the NGOs, as we have exposed with those NGOs that are a critical link in the chain of illegal migration that's coming into this country. So you got all that stuff that's going on. I'll be voting no.
Yeah, Congressman, I think the American people are just so sick and tired of all of these hidden line items in these bills, and people are onto it. But you had retweeted a post that exposed one of these sort of hidden line items. Apparently, slipped into this monstrosity is $400,000 from American taxpayers to fund this little-known youth services organization in Wisconsin that's called Briar Patch. And this organization apparently gives young kids, 13-year-olds, chest binders, tuck equipment, and so-called counseling without parental consent. This was apparently requested by Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin. How is this even remotely okay to pay for with our tax dollars?
You know, this is the toxic nature of earmarks, and we had gotten rid of them for over a decade. Well, they're now back, and both Republicans and Democrats should be swearing off from it. But you see that in Wisconsin, and it's a great example. Here you have minors that are being mutilated, and this organization that the money is going to, they don't even reveal to the parents that they may be helping young people. And it is it's just a terrible thing to do, that Senator Baldwin would sneak in $400,000 to be able to help kids be able to be mutilated, kids, minors, without parental consent, is really unconscionable.